Awkward transition time as I get ready to get in the frame. We're gonna do this now. Woo woo! Alright, welcome to another episode of Midnight Brownies. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the world's biggest Mickey D's in Orlando, Florida. Should I say the world's biggest Mickey D's or the world's biggest disappointment?
Wow, got him with that one.
That's right.
Dang.
We weren't happy.
Oof. And we are hardcore McDonald's fans.
We firmly believe that McDonald's is the MVP of the fast food world.
Mm-hmm.
They are the most consistent, and we are regulars. So we have very low standards, and yet they manage to go below our bar, and that is sad. So basically, sorry, I should have said spoiler alert. This is not going to be a good review. The biggest McDonald's in the world is in Orlando, Florida. And we went there during the afternoon. It was very busy, so
it was peak lunch.
Yeah, like peak. And it was bad. It was.
I will say,
time.
If you're gonna claim to host like, oh, we have the world's biggest, you better have parking space available. If you're gonna have that many people in a establishment.
It was quite tight. And so going in there, basically, it was just a mush of confusion. Well, first and foremost, it's not that big. You expect like huge McDonald's for the world's biggest McDonald's,
especially in America.
It's not that big.
It's really not.
Like, it was underwhelming. And when you first go in there, what we did was we ordered to go, but we were going to eat it inside if we could find a spot. But never, ever, ever get to go and order it inside. Just go to the drive-thru.
That is the worst decision you can make.
Do you want to go into a confused lobby and not know where to place your order? Then go ahead and do it. But otherwise, if you want to get your food at a decent amount of time, then just go through drive-thru.
Either go through drive-thru or eat inside the restaurant. Because we go in there, it's lunch rush, everybody's coming in here because it's the world's biggest McDonald's and all that. So you go in there, you've got like people kind of just waiting around, and there's no sign to say, oh, order here. So like you could be waiting thinking that you're like waiting to order your food, but really those are people who have already ordered and they're waiting to get their food. There's this little like stand that you have to go to where it's like, okay, you can actually order in person there. But yeah, it was very overwhelming. If you don't like a lot of noise and like crowds, I would not recommend. It's quite overwhelming when we went in there.
The staff was overwhelmed. There was just a lot of people. It was dirty, sticky floors. And basically what happens is if you do to go ordering inside, they will forget your order.
They will.
And they'll be like, order number, blah, blah, blah. And you'll go up there, or they won't call you at all. And you'll go up there and you'll be like, what about order number 732? And they'll be like, can I see your receipt? Like, oh yeah, and then they'll just make it on the spot.
Yeah, and I had ordered before you.
Yeah.
But you had gotten your stuff before me.
Yeah.
And I was waiting there for like maybe like 10 minutes, and you had already found a seat and you were already eating. But I had waited for like 10 minutes, and of course, Mom had to step in and be like, "Where's our food?" Mm-hmm. So, and literally, like you said, the lady was like, "Oh, what's your receipt?" And she looked at the receipt, and then we see her going around like making our order as
just
is.
make it because it never showed up apparently.
Did the order not go through on the screen? But yeah, and then I heard like another family group like complaining that all they ordered was like some chicken nuggets or something. Mm-hmm. Like they just wanted lunch, and they were waiting for quite a while. And Mom's always talking about how long you've been waiting. So yeah, do not order to go inside because the amount of trays that I was seeing, like they were carrying for like what's the term called? Like the people eating inside the restaurant, they were on it. Like you would constantly see the workers carrying trays of food to people eating inside the establishment versus to go.
So basically, the thing that's supposed to set this McDonald's apart from other McDonald's is that it's supposed to be the biggest. It's not that big. It serves slightly different things, but it's like other countries serve slightly different things as well. It has pizza and pasta and some fancy thing in the morning. What was it?
We didn't go in the morning, but they had like waffles and I think like omelets and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's another differentiating thing. But like I said, there are other McDonald's that have special things as well. So
and you said that when you like traveled to like Japan or Korea, they had the 2-level McDonald's. It was just connected to a building. But yeah, if you're gonna claim the world's biggest for an American McDonald's, I need it to be like at least half the size of a Walmart. I need it to be more horizontal versus like 2-level vertical. Yeah, so that was when we walked in. What else do we have?
The only other differentiating thing about it is the arcade on the top level. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's an arcade up there. That's what the whole surprise is when you go upstairs.
They don't even have a Ronald McDonald walking around taking pictures. There's not even a cute little photo shoot session or nothing. I don't even get like a world's biggest McDonald's merch in there. I'm surprised they didn't have a merch store. Nope. How do you not have a McDonald's merch store at the world's biggest?
Nope.
And the food was just okay. Mm-hmm. It was just same old Mickey D's. Mm-hmm. Unless you ordered the pizza and the pasta. And the pizza looked, it didn't look that good.
Okay. I mean, they had a brick oven, but it's like, still, pizza didn't look, it just looked mid. Everything just mid about it. Mm-hmm. Super mid. Just go to your regular McDonald's. Like, it'll be faster. We thought they had a unique Oreo drink.
Like an Oreo. It was like an Oreo frappe. Mm-hmm. We didn't order it.
But it wasn't unique to that location anyway. So
it eventually found its way back to where we are. Also, they had like a dessert and ice cream section, but I'm like, the chances of you probably getting a scoop of ice cream is probably slim to none, because I didn't see nobody in that like dessert ice cream area. Like just get a frappe.
Orange juice. Trays and trays and trays of cups filled with OJ in the middle of the day, and people were ordering it.
A lot of cups of orange
Y'all juice. Thinking it's Florida orange juice. I know it's just powdered stuff. You can't fool me.
I've never seen so many cups of orange juice at a McDonald's.
As far as the eye can see, a whole tower of OJ. It's crazy. And people were ordering it in the middle of the day. I didn't understand it. But anyway, the biggest McDonald's in the world. Very big disappointment. Even though we stand at Mickey D's. It's no offense to Mickey D's. We stand you, but that was just...
I just think it has room for improvement, you know? Could have picked a much bigger lot. Come on, McDonald's.
I want your employees in McDonald's tuxedo shirts serving me at the tables.
Yeah, I want a dine-in experience. That was the word I was looking for. Yes. I want dine-in, here's the menu, and we'll be with you like right in the moment type of experience at the world's biggest McDonald's.
I want to be greeted by Ronald McDonald himself.
I want a candlelit dinner section. And then I want another, average section.
Listen to our wants. We'll be in the average section. Next time we come through.
You gotta pay premium for fine dining. That's where you get the pizza and pasta. Otherwise, I'm sitting in average. But still, I deserve a good time in the average section.
Yep. So we just want you to know that it's underwhelming, basically. Mm-hmm. And that's all we got.
Yep.
So, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of
Midnight Brownies.
Awkward ending in which I must go to the
good night.